All right, it's January 3rd, 2021. All right, last night I went live and showed you guys what was going on in New York City on New Year's Eve. And this is what happened in Canada. And I'm sure that this is going on more than we want to believe. And it's only going to come to a city near you. Look at LA. And yeah, well, people were chosen to be the select few, the ones that were chosen that didn't have the virus, could go and watch the ball drop in New York City. However, this is what's going on in Canada, guys.
Il peut plus respirer, arrête! Arrête, il peut plus respirer!
Don't fucking do that!
Okay, calm down.
Stay fucking here! Okay, we're calm. Don't do that!
J'ai bébé.
We're people!
Hey!
Get the fuck inside! Get the fuck inside!
Non, lâchez-les, s'il vous plaît, là. S'il vous plaît, les gars, là. Hey, lâchez-les, là. Ils sont trois dessus, là.
No, I'm gonna come out.
Hey, non, ils sont trois dessus, là.
Yeah?
Hey, ils sont trois dessus, là.
Get the fuck out in there! Jesus Christ!
Ça va être pire, arrête.
You fucking make things worse!
No!
Yes! What are you gonna do now? Stay there!
You have a shoes for the video? You have a shoes? You have a shoes?
Hey, c'est jour de l'an. Come on, guys.
Hey, vous n'avez pas le droit de tirer quelqu'un de la maison.
Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui s'est passé.
Vous n'avez pas le droit.
Avez-vous des
Moi, je veux voir votre sergent.
Avez-vous des chaussures?
Non, j'ai pas de celui-là.
You have a shoes?
Non, j'en ai pas de celui-là.
Donne-y ça. Attends, on peut, là. Oh my God.
C'est un mandat? Moi, je vais avoir votre mandat. Non.
C'est juste de collaborer.
Hey, c'est quoi? Vous m'avez tiré en bois. On a sa caméra sur un tabarnak. Vous avez tiré mon fils.
Écoutez, madame, si vous avez un problème, le sergent il est en route.
C'est tant mieux.
OK? Vous n'êtes pas d'accord au travail policier, vous avez des recours, vous les prendrez.
Merci.
Après.
Close the door. Close the door. I don't want to see those people anymore.
All right, so I want to talk about that video. Okay, that happened in Canada, and I did not publish that video, but I came across that video, and I showed you the channel. And we don't know the situation. I don't speak French, and that was in Canada. However, the person that published it assumed that it was a mask situation, and the party of 6 people were broken up on New Year's. I don't know if the people were drinking. However, if they're coming in like the SS to enforce laws like that, boy, oh boy, do we have problems. And that's just for the people in Canada. That is scary because if you know, our same rulers are all the same. Okay, here's another video. I was watching Villain Report, and that was like days ago. And this was actually covered on another channel. Let's see. Who's this by? Yes. I want to play this video, and I've showed this channel as Aurora. And yeah, this is what's going on. And you can go to Villain Report and actually watch the whole video play out on Salem, Oregon. I think it was New Year's Day or yeah. So this is what happened, folks.
You ever had a paint can explode on you? I did. I had it underneath this light. I guess it flipped over and went to go get the pizza. Some bitch blew up and I was in there eating and forgot about it. I didn't know it. Sounded like a fucking bomb went off back here. Surprised the cops didn't show up. Paint everywhere. Unbelievable, man. Glad I wasn't out here. I mean, it blew it to pieces. Things are dangerous, man. And they light cigarettes. Anyway, I want y'all to watch this. This is last night. This is Trump supporters, Patriots, Proud Boys, and cops turned on us. Cops turned on us. Protected Antifa, and then declared it an unlawful assembly. They were being peaceful. They didn't do shit. Tried to tell y'all this was going to happen. The cops are not our friends. They're not friends with anybody. They're yes men, order followers. At least the ones that are left, the ones that didn't quit or get fired. You know, they're the ones that'll put a boot on your neck, rub you up, shoot at civilians. You know, handcuff people, detain people for no reason. This is them. This is what's left. There's still some good cops out there, I'm sure, but be far few in between.
I want to stop it right there. Yes, there are good cops out there. And, you know, this incident, I think this is 2 incidences in this video, which I only was aware that it happened in Salem, Oregon. Apparently it happened in New York too. I'm not sure. Everything should be fact checked because people's days and times and locations could be wrong in all kinds of videos. It's always good to fact check and do your own research. And I know there's a lot of good cops out there. And you know what? They're stuck in a hard position. But at the same time, you got to say no, when to walk away. And I showed that video. When it no longer serves you. Know when to walk away when it no longer serves you. And that's what these officers should have done. Because this was totally outlandish in our justice system of what they're doing here. And, you know, it's very unfair when they're protecting Antifa and they didn't do anything wrong. They actually had, what is it? They had the right to be there to protest. And I don't know, man. I'm lost for words.
Everybody wants a paycheck. Most of these guys are probably just in for the check. They don't care. They see the rest of the country going. They're going to do what they're told. Even if that means stomping on your head or filling you full of bullets because you don't follow orders. They protected Antifa. Now we all got a common ground. Trump supporters and the thin blue line is now stomped on. That's why I've always said I don't side with cops. I don't protect cops. I don't care. At least not these cops. If they were the good guys, still, man, maybe. But it is what it is. Told y'all this was gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. All the good guys are gone, and if there are some left, they keep their mouths shut until it's too late. These are traitors. These people. They don't give a fuck about you or your kids or our future. They care about getting a check and doing what they're told so they don't lose it. So pay attention. Here we go. I told y'all it's the first day of the revolution. That was last night. Because now the people that we've been listening before, they've been treated like we've been treated, like I've been treated and other people. Yep. The nightmare is happening. It's already here. It's not coming. It's here. And get ready, because in 4 days, everybody's going to know what time it is. When all them people go to D.C. like a bunch of fucking idiots and try and support Donald Trump for whatever reason, it's not going to do a bit of good. It doesn't matter unless you're going to storm Congress and throw them out on their asses and put some real people in charge. The people, not 70, 80-year-old, 60, 70-year-old communists that don't give a shit about our rights. And then get rid of all the ABC boys too. They got to go to, because they're all criminals. Congress, all of Congress, maybe 3 people aren't. So unless you're going to D.C. and going to toss them out on their ass when they're voting, I don't know what you're doing, because it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to accomplish nothing. Ain't gonna stop nothing. They don't give a fuck what you say. They don't care about your vote. They never did. They don't care about our opinions. So go ahead and waste your time. Go up there and get your face all over in their data books and their records. Go ahead. You'll get identified, and then you'll find out why I'm not going and why I haven't done any rallies or marches or called y'all up to go do anything, because I don't want to get us all facial recognition while they're flying drones over the city to get us, just like they did the NFAC and everybody else, all the militia Boogaloo boys. Boogaloo boys shook hands with Antifa the other day. Wish we all got the same ground, I guess, but they're burning down buildings. They're not burning down. They're trashing businesses and robbing people. Unless they stop doing that, if they're against them fuckers and they're willing to go the distance, I'm willing to make a truce with them. But if they want to keep acting like punks, I got nothing for them. They can drown with the rest of the sinking ship. Pay attention, people. I'm speaking the truth. There's a limit. We can all get together, even us and people that we don't like or whoever, and as Americans, and take our country back. Or we can sit and bicker and bitch and fuss and be divided like they want, and we'll lose. And lose our freedom and our children's future history, if not gone. Believe it. Catch y'all next time. Fight or die, people.
All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine. All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps. All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps. All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps. All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps. All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps.
Who the fuck do you work for? Ah! I stand your fucking place, right? We pay you guys. We stand for you. And you're fucking shooting us. I'm fucking real. I'm the blood. You guys are just as bad for fucking coffee. Unfucking believable.
What's up, YouTube? This is Oregon. Now, Trump supporters rallying against the Cape Browns and anti-lockdown rallies also. I believe BLM is also rallying in another part of town, interestingly enough, about the same reasons. It'd be interesting to see them come over and rally with them, but I doubt that's going to happen. I don't think they're cool enough to get them back yet. So, anyway, good job from 2020. Keep it going, guys. Keep rallying. It's going to be fun January 6th.
Corrupt, God-hating people selling us out for money and power.
Arrest Kate Brown! Arrest Kate Brown!
Yes, we're now team with all the different people now. She's in there going.
I'll get you! This is freedom right here, people! This is what we do! Freedom! You're going to have to fight here, but we will tell you you're probably being deceived. And by probably, I mean definitely. Freedom!
Sharing, guys. It's sharing. Tipping it up to 500.
I made the news! All single-handedly for all you motherfuckers. For all of you. I still support you, but I'm having a hard time with it. I'm having a fucking hard time with it.
For tyrant item the law. Take it over. What oath did you take?
Like volunteering, guys, donating.
We supported you! We supported you! Now look at you!
Woman who is bound to defund you. Why do you protect a woman that is planning on taking your
She's gonna take your jobs and you stand here!
communist government? At least let us fucking keep up. Just don't do nothing. Give us a pass. We're no better than the communist bitch inside that house. Yep. That's about right. The only time you do your job is when you're working for the left. You don't do your job. You don't have the right. You're not here. You're a piece of shit. To harass the police. We're not here to harass Cape Brown's Goon Squad. All right? The Goon Squad for Cape Brown. We're not here to harass them.
We out.
If anybody would like to speak, please come up to the speaker. I have a speech that was written by somebody else. I'll read it to the best of my ability.
Read it on, brother.
Step away from them.
Read the first. Get away from the amplifier.
Ron, you need to step that way like 10 feet.
I need. The First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right for people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. This speech here was written by a man. He's a junkyard dog. He's a businessman and he's an Oregonian. His name's Tim Davis. Here's his speech. I'll do the best I can. As I stand here today, I stand in almost disbelief of where we sit as Americans on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2021. Today is the day of people. It's a day we must decide. Do we roll over and submit to the criminals, the traitors ruling over us? Or do these screams are illegal threats against us and our lame claim to save lives? That tired and worn catchphrase the Democrats and all who seek our nation and our people brought to their knees scream. The pandemic, more like a scandemic, however, some way transforms our state into a complete domain where she alone rules over our businesses, our lives, our families, and our children's future, all in this insane, lame claim of saving lives. While true, I am no doctor, but as I look out and about, as many American medical professionals willing and even eager to fan the great flame that lies in this so-called terrible scamdemic, I look at the math. Math gives no fuck about your political stand, your color of skin, your birth, your age, rich or poor. Math care nothing but fact, rock solid, cold hard facts. Reality, actually.
All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine.
All right. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I noticed something that I didn't notice the other two times I've watched this video. And I'm going to show you where to get this original footage in 1 second. This is the channel, American United Revolutionary Army. You want to share out his information. Go to his channel. And I want to show you right here. Did you notice there's stormtroopers? Did you notice the stormtroopers? So let's get back over here. Just want to point out the stormtroopers. I didn't want to stop the video, the flow, but where are the stormtroopers? Hold on. Okay, see these guys in the white with the vest on? Oh my gosh, I've never seen this. And here they are. The stormtroopers are already here. I've already explained this dream that I had last year multiple times. Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago. Yeah. Wow. There's the stormtroopers. Okay. That blows my mind. Okay. On that note, let's go over here to the original video. And it's called Part 2, Puppies and Cats, because that's what sells on the screw tube. And he had to name it that because of what he's showing. And this is Villain Report. Excellent channel. And he's up in it. In all these protests, showing us truth, what the mainstream doesn't. Let's just look at his video for a minute so you can just connect the dots a little.
Allie, I got there just after that happened. So I got there as the two groups were starting to form into a confrontation. That lasted just a couple minutes, and the police came up and split them up. And then the police turned their attention to the conservative, the Patriot crowd, and started pushing them away and left Antifa alone, even though Antifa are the ones.
First thing he does is point his fucking weapon at two people who's fucking unarmed just because they're carrying
Here?
a fucking gun. Yeah.
I ran up too late. What happened?
Fucking cops, well, they're fucking pointing their fucking weapons at people for no fucking reason. Because they're saying shame and carrying a cape outside.
It's been pointing guns out of the window there. The door under the tree branches. The window to the left of it.
You fucking treason coward!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Holy moly, this is crazy.
Okay, so here's the deal. Due to time, place, and manner, we're not going to allow congregation of religious business. I would ask you guys to keep the peace. It's been a peaceful assembly. I would ask you guys to move back to wherever you're going. We're not going to allow this.
So they get to stay when we gotta leave? Yeah, because we're taking a visit.
We have a First Amendment right. We have a First Amendment right. Good luck with that.
And I guess you guys are going to have to move it.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
No, that's what you got to worry about.
You're not. Get out of the street. Get out of the street. Bravo squad up here. One, go back that way.
The whole street shut down.
Don't you have enough officers here? Do you not have enough officers here?
Tell one group to leave, but not the other. That seems biased. We paid for these
And the road's not closed.
Once
you guys step to the side and let us handle it.
So right now, the police are telling the conservative side that they need to move, and that they can't be here. But this is this is the conservatives' event. They made this event. They planned it. Nobody's getting permits for anything right now, so you can throw that argument out the window. They planned the event to march to the mansion and the march back. The other group came and tried to get involved in this group. The conservative crowd did not go and interrupt the Antifa side. The Antifa side showed up to the conservative event.
For the people that just came in my chat and in the stream, this was from New Year's Day in Salem, Oregon. And they had a permit to march to the governor's mansion. And here they are getting the tyrannies being laid down by our own law enforcement. Let's just say that. And I'm going to show a little more of this event, and then I'm going to show you Villain Reports channel, and then one more video, and then I'm out.
So you guys that are just tuning in, the march was almost finished. You can see the dome, the golden statue up top. That's the Capitol. That's the end of the march. So we're almost there, and a small group of Antifa showed up and started heckling the march. The police came in and separated the two crowds. Sorry, bro. The police came in and separated two crowds, and then told the conservative group that they needed to leave and they couldn't stay, even though it was the Antifa crowd that showed up to accost the Patriot or conservative crowd.
Now basically corralling everybody on the corner here. It looks like Antifa's right there. Yeah, this looks like some Antifa kids here. No, it's not.
You can break through. Come get it. Come get it.
Here we go.
Come get it.
They're basically trying to crowd people that way.
We gotta. This is our event. They came up to us. Why are we the ones getting pushed? This is our march. They came up to us.
This is what tyrants look like.
This is our march. We were marching and they came up to us. Why aren't you guys pushing that group?
Tyrant rule.
You guys see in the background, there's in this SWAT rig, there's a guy in soldier gear up there. It's holy shit. So for those of you that are watching, the conservatives had a planned march. They marched from the state capitol. They marched from the state capitol to the governor's house and back. We're about 5 blocks away from the Capitol. We're almost at the end of our march, and Antifa, a small group of about maybe a dozen Antifa showed up and started heckling the march. And then the police showed up and started pushing the planned march. They told the conservative group that they're not allowed to be here and that they had to leave, even though the other group is the one that showed up to accost this march.
And again, I want to reiterate that this was from New Year's Day, Salem, Oregon, published by the Villain Report. as you can see, January 1st, 2021. I'm going to finish a few more minutes, then you guys are going to come and check out his channel. I'll show you in a minute.
Yo, fucking bitch. Hey, what's your name, Bubba? What's your name? Fucking prick. Why don't you let us get what you're too pussy to get? Why don't you let us take care of what you guys won't, motherfuckers? What? That ain't gonna fly. You saying fuck me? Fuck you. Fuck you. So you got a fucking gun. What are you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do, Bubba? You did it to us. What you gonna do? Now you're gonna brandish your fucking real strong police force.
What is this right now? What are you guys doing? This is our march. They accosted us. These people are here brandishing guns on us.
Why don't you move it back?
What is going on?
This makes no sense whatsoever.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Why don't you guys cause a separation?
What is going on? Remove this man fucking now! Remove him now, both of them! They cannot fucking stand here! To decide in your heart what's right. Why are you holding one side hostage?
They hate us.
On the hearts of men. Are you serious right now?
What about Antifa?
If it wasn't for you guys right now, these people getting their shit smashed in. What is wrong deep down in your heart? And you don't have long to make a good decision. You've lost yourselves.
This is
You've
insane.
Lost yourselves. You have all lost yourselves. Each and every last one of you, including myself. No more. No more support.
Look at this.
Zero support.
So Antifa
insane.
comes
You
up and
guys
starts
let an
heckling
armed man come
the
over to
conservative
our
march.
side to antagonize us.
The police
stand behind him.
Leave Antifa alone and start pushing the Patriot crowd.
Seriously.
There's two Black Lives Matter people brandishing their guns at us on the wrong side of the police line, and the police are doing nothing about it.
Did you swear an oath to the
What are you guys doing?
Honestly, what are you doing?
To become a police?
What are you guys doing
right here?
This makes no sense whatsoever.
Black Lives Matter. I just want to be clear.
This was a peaceful march. Antifa came up to us and you pushed us from Antifa. Now there's two men brandishing guns on the wrong side of the line, and you guys are doing nothing. You guys know there's two armed Black Lives Matter guys right there brandishing their guns?
Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that.
This is the Salem Police Department.
Oh, that's okay for them. That's crazy.
That's
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You're all commanded to disperse from this location.
This is insane.
Piece of shit.
Thank you, Cheryl Morrison. So those of you guys that aren't aware of what's going on, the conservative crowd had planned a march. We're getting kettled by the police right now.
Get it.
So a group of Antifa came up and accosted the march. The march had been completely peaceful. Antifa came up and started accosting them. The police came up and split the two groups up. Then they started leaving Antifa alone and pushed the Patriots out, telling the Patriot or the conservative crowd that they have to leave. Two Black Lives Matter members here came up to our side of the group and started brandishing their sidearms and threatening brandishing a pepper ball. The police are just watching them doing that. They're not doing anything. Why are these guys on this side?
Hey, if you're not intending to do that, make sure that thing is not pointed in my direction. Thank you. That's fucking incredible. Yeah, you should have told them to move to the other side. That's our threshold. Fuck you. Fucking weak-ass individuals. You got to carry around.
This is the Salem Police Department.
Crazy. These guys walked up to the side, got in front of everybody, in front of the police, and then pulled their guns up, their shirts up to show their guns.
Clearly. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you'll be subject to arrest. Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you, to include impact munitions and up to tear gas. This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful assembly.
That's right. Get back.
Thank you.
Hi, homies. Thank you. Why didn't you do that earlier? Why did you let him say you were saying your piece? Fuck you guys.
Move back to the Capitol, please. We're asking
Fuck
you guys to leave.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may
We're asking you to
result in
leave and get the fuck out of our way.
impact
This
conditions
is so
of
crazy.
tear gas.
Move back to the Capitol, please.
This is literally the craziest thing I've ever seen
Let us get those
at any of these events.
This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
There's tyranny, folks. There's tyranny for you. They're using our own officers against our own people. They're using us against our own people, and we pay for this. And on top of it, they are letting people threaten people, and then they just excuse them away, in my opinion. I mean, I'm floored. With our own government keeps these people, their shields on and them in all their gear. That means that you can't even see who they are. It means that they don't even care about the people that they put up there to represent us, because they look like they're soulless, because you can't even see their faces. This is tyranny. Okay, I've got a few more videos, and this has to do with the old elections. Give me a minute. Because this is what's been happening in my old neck of the woods. Let me dial in the video. Hold on a minute. Okay. So let me switch out the channel. Again, let me show you Villain Report. I forgot to do that. Sorry, I gotta go from tab to tab to get everything up on the screen. Okay, this is Villain Report. I watched this live on New Year's Day. Okay, I watched the whole thing. It's called Part 2, Puppies and Cats. This is his channel. I've been watching his channel for a while. Excellent man for humanity. He's putting his neck out on the line for us to show us the real truth of what's going on that the mainstream doesn't. And I appreciate all his work and his journalism. Great channel. Please check him out. Villain Report. Oh boy. Okay. So this is what's going on in my neck of the woods. And yeah, it's a dirty game. It's a politics, isn't it?
They're really showing themselves to.
All right, there's a tyranny, guys. That's here in my state. Okay, I have one more video. Okay, I came across this channel just yesterday, and I love this video because he is going in a, I don't know, in a shopping mall. I don't know where he's at, but he's walking through the parking lot with no mask, and he is showing you the sheep, how easily the sheep obey. And I was just floored, because this is why we have tyranny, folks, because we have so many sheep out there, and this is how they obey to a person with no mask saying he's part of the law. And check this out.
Okay. Tapped in? Are we tapped in? We're all tapping in. All right, we're at the 13. We all good. Video's up. We're tapped in. All is one now. We're all good. What's good? Mine in. Sir, we need the mask over the nose. We need the mask over the nose. Just for clarity, I'm not wearing a mask at all. So the mask. Hello, City of Scottsdale. The mask needs to be over the nose. The mask needs to be all the way over the nose, over the eyeball, sir. It needs to be over your eyes. Over the eyes. Yes, it needs to be over your eyes, sir. Yeah, people are dying. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, people are dying. We can't have any shenanigans, my friends. Also, that's a good 6 feet. That's a good 6 feet. Yeah, good job. You know for a fact that if you died today, you'd go to heaven? You could if you believe that Jesus died for your sins. Let's do that. All right. Sir, wear your masks. People are dying. Yeah, it needs to be over your eyes, sir. We need masks over your thighs, too much skin showing. Wear your thigh masks. Sorry, the mask needs to be over your nose, all the way over the nose, ma'am. No, it needs to be over your eyes, over the eyebrows, because the virus gets in through your eyes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, now. Immediately. Now, I'm with the City of Scottsdale. Over the eyes. So here we have a rule. Except for individuals with health conditions or whatever. Okay, we need 6 feet social distancing, City of Scottsdale. I know that's the problem. You guys need to be apart. You need to be apart. Thank you. Yes, we need you 6 feet apart. Too close. Why would I wear a mask? Give me one good reason. Exactly. Okay, we need 6 feet social distancing, City of Scottsdale ordinances. Thank you very much. You need to go back. You need to go back. No, gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta leave. You need the mask over your eyes, man. It's like you don't care. Sir, the mask needs to be over your eyes.
Oh, over the eyes. So these people are just too much. Flat Earth Boxer, check them out. Much love and light. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.